In accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, notice of this meeting was posted on the bulletin board designed for that purpose, and notice was transmitted to the official newspapers provided by resolution adopted January 6, 2024. Meeting notice has also been continuously posted on the Borough website. May I have a roll call?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan,
Here.
Councilwoman Phillips,
Here.
Councilman Otteson. Here. Councilwoman Russo is absent but excused. Councilman Pagan. Here. Councilwoman Herron.
Here.
And Mayor.
Thank you. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. I'll now open it up for public comment on agenda items only. That's public comment on agenda items. Not seeing any public comment. We'll close the public comment portion. We'll move into the caucus work session. There are no items on tonight's caucus work session, so we'll move on with the regular meeting and move into the approval in the minutes of the July 2nd, 2024 council work session. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the July 2nd, 2024 council work session, please?
Herron, so moved.
Motion by Councilman Herron. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Council President Morgan. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstained?
Abstain.
Note an abstention by Councilwoman Phillips and Councilman Pagan. Next, we'll look for a motion for the approval of the executive session minutes of the July 2nd, 2024 council work session. May I have a motion for the executive session minutes of the July 2nd, 2024 council work session? Motion by Councilman Otteson. May I have a second? Seconded by Councilwoman Herron. All those in favor, say aye. Any opposed or abstained?
Abstain.
And note the abstentions by Councilwoman Phillips and Pagan. Next, we'll move into council member reports, starting with the end there, Councilwoman Herron.
First, I just want to thank everyone for their participation in 4th of July parade. We had a really great turnout, both from the volunteers, the participants, and members of the community. It was a really great day, so I just want to thank everybody. Also, to congratulate the Municipal Alliance on very well attended and successful campaign.
Thank you. Councilman Otteson?
On the police side, at 764 miles, 1,095 calls, search to arrest charges, accidents, investigating. A reminder, new National Night Out is August 6th at the Dale. All activities including kids face painting, touch, truck, it's always been a great event. We can all attend since we have the meeting that this year. I'm sorry. On the construction side, this month, we took in $12,582 in permit fees for June, and there were 115 permits filed. So construction is ongoing pretty nicely in town. On the shade tree side, we're in the process of hiring an arborist to look at trees that we have tough decisions on, to get them taken care of. So hopefully that'll work out. We're in the process of doing that. 4th of July went fabulous. Thank you, Councilwoman Herron and Councilman Pagan. You guys did a great job. I enjoyed the parade, and I think everybody in town did too. That's it for me.
Thank you, Councilman Otteson. Council President Morgan?
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of things. First, we, along with yourself and Councilwoman Russo, we met with some of the Audubon officials to discuss the DPW SSA. It was a very productive meeting. And you'll be seeing drafts of a proposed agreement that we'll be talking about in the very near future. But the meeting itself was very productive, and I think it was very encouraging for the future for our two towns. Also, just want to bring to everybody's attention that the work along, not to steal our thunder from the engineering report, but the work along Garden Street by the high school has started. So we'll see some much needed pavement going on some of our worst roads. So it's one sign of positive work in the town. And kudos to Councilwoman Herron and Councilman Pagan for the work that they did on the 4th of July parade. Thank you for that. That's it.
Thank you. Councilwoman Phillips.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I have the fire report for June 2024. 28 calls in Haddon Heights, 26 calls in Barrington, 4 calls to mutual aid, 3 calls to the highway for a total of 61 calls, averaging 5 firefighters per call and 26 career staff calls. Also, the fire department is currently accepting applications for volunteer firefighters 18 and up and junior firefighters ages 14 to 17. Applications can be picked up on Monday nights at the fire department. Is that right, Chief Hales? Okay, great. So we would really encourage anybody who would like to volunteer. It's a great opportunity. It's a great department, and we need volunteers. That's it for the fire. And I also just want to echo my gratitude to Councilwoman Herron and Councilman Pagan for their efforts in the parade. I know it was a lot of coordination, Councilwoman Herron, coming in your first year, and you killed it. So great job. Everybody had a great time. It was an awesome parade. And thanks for all you guys did. That's all I have.
Thank you, Councilwoman Phillips. Surprised that wasn't in the Irish Brogue. Councilman Pagan.
During 2 parades in 6 months, nonetheless, and all the heavy lifting you don't see behind the scenes. I'm just pretty pissed. She's making the magic happen, so I'll thank her for that. And also point out, thank Fox Associates for fixing the one part of St. Martin's that was newly paved, got injured again. That was back deeper. So thank you. That was an excellent time at the end. Nothing else to report.
Thank you, Councilman Pagan. Mayor's report. So only thing that obviously I will also give accolades to Councilwoman Herron and Councilman Pagan on the work with the 4th of July parade. Once again, huge success. And again, that's probably one of the most important things that happens here in Haddon Heights, our parades. People love our civic events. So great work as always. And Councilman Herron, kudos to you on the crash course that you did in a very short window. Yeah. And then the only other thing was earlier or late in June, we did a ribbon cutting for Lula's Empanadas for their grand opening on Station Ave, right behind the old Cooper River Ballet, kind of near the rear entrance of Ralph's Pizza. Yaslin and her team are doing a fantastic job. It was a huge grand opening, a lot of fun, a lot of people came out. And so I encourage everyone on council and in the community, if you haven't tried Lula's Empanadas yet, it's a great addition to our community, and we're thrilled to have another small business operating here on our downtown. Beyond that,
Excuse me, Mayor, where's that located again?
where is that located again? It's located in the rear of Station Ave, 516 Station Ave, I believe, which is going to be right at the rear entrance to Ralph's Pizza. There's a small little grass lot, side entrance. It's right there. That's where it's at.
Great, thank you.
See a little window. It's hard, and
It's pink.
it's pink. Can't miss the pink signs. Yeah, so they're open they're open Wednesday through Sunday. Weekdays, they open at like 11 o'clock for lunch, and they're open most nights till 8 o'clock, except for maybe Sunday. And they reheat phenomenally. Just FYI. That's it for the mayor's report. Unfinished business. We have public hearing and final adoption of ordinance 2024-1549, an ordinance amending Chapter 100 entitled Vehicles and Traffic, specifically Sections 100-11, time limit parking within the Borough of Haddon Heights in the County of Camden, State of New Jersey. May I have a motion to open the public hearing portion of ordinance 2024-1549?
So moved?
Motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second?
Phillips, second.
Seconded by Councilman Phillips. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstained? All right. And public hearing portion of ordinance 2024-1549 is now open. If you'd like to make a comment, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any public comment. May I have a motion to close the public hearing of ordinance 2024-1549? Motion by Council President Morgan. May I have a second?
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Pagan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
May I now have a motion to adopt ordinance 2024-1549, an ordinance amending Chapter 100 entitled Vehicles and Traffic, specifically Sections 100-11, time limit parking within the Borough of Haddon Heights, the County of Camden, State of New Jersey.
So moved?
A motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Council President Morgan. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips.
Yes.
Councilman Otteson. Councilman Pagan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have public hearing and final adoption of ordinance 2024-1550, an ordinance of the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, appropriating the sum of $35,000 from the Capital Improvements Fund for the completion of various sewer pump station repairs. May I have a motion to open the public hearing portion?
So moved?
Motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Herron. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The public hearing portion is now open for ordinance 2024-1550. If you'd like to make a comment regarding the ordinance, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any public comment. May I have a motion to close the public hearing portion?
So moved?
Motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second? Seconded by Council President Morgan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Next, may I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2024-1550, an ordinance of the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, appropriating the sum of $35,000 from the Capital Improvements Fund for the completion of various sewer pump station repairs.
Phillips, so moved.
A motion by Councilman Phillips. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Council President Morgan. May I have a roll call vote?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips.
Yes.
Councilman Otteson.
Yes.
Councilman Pagan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have resolutions. We have new business. Resolutions 2024-142, resolution regarding sustainable land use pledge. Resolution 2024-143, a resolution to close escrow account and authorize refund of planning board escrow balance to the Heights School. Resolution 2024-144, resolution authorizing payment and bills of claims for the second half of July. Resolution 2024-145, resolution requesting the insertion of a special item of revenue in the budget of Borough of Haddon Heights pursuant to NJSA 48:4-87, Chapter 159, PL 1948, Division of Highway Traffic Safety DWI Enforcement Grant, $1,960. Resolution 2024-146, a resolution for the Borough of Haddon Heights, of Camden, State of New Jersey, authorizing a non-binding referendum to consider whether the borough should permit plenary retail consumption liquor licenses. Resolution 2024-147, a resolution providing for a meeting not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12, one matter of attorney-client privilege and litigation. Discussion is expected to be a half-hour in duration. Formal action may be taken on the foregoing items following executive session. May I have a motion for those resolutions, please?
So moved?
Motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Herron. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips.
Yes.
Councilman Otteson.
Yes.
Councilman Pagan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now open up the public hearing portion of the meeting. This is public comment on anything at all. It does not have to be on the agenda. Please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any public comment, we'll close the public comment portion and we'll recess into executive session. Should be
20 minutes.
20 minutes tops. All
Craig,
right.
could you stay for the first item?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Chief. Chris isn't
Oh, we
responding to
went
me,
to-
probably
yeah, we
because
went
you're
to
not
Jim
there,
Ross.
so he is so overwhelmed right now.
Yes.
Really don't know. I made reservations for 8:30.
100% vouch for that.
It's so great. He's just like, ah!
We didn't.
Yeah, we just gotta close it up. I just gotta close me. It just, hang tight one second. All right, can I have a motion to come out of executive session? Motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second? Seconded by Council President Morgan. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstain? All right, not seeing anything to act on, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Motion by Councilman Pagan. May I have a second? Seconded by Councilman Phillips. All those in favor? All right, thanks, guys.